Get set, podcast listener, and be ready to win with your mentor, motivator, and marketer, Cam Roberts. Grow your business and achieve your goals quickly with the latest tips, tools, and tactics on business success and marketing. Subscribe now and download your free resources at camroberts.com.au.
G'day, welcome to another episode of Personal Brand Talk. I'm your host Cam Roberts, and today we're talking about a digital marketing strategy that separates thriving businesses from struggling ones, and that is the combination, and it is a deadly combination, of SEO and PPC. Now, in the days of what is AI and what I call bright, shiny objects, there are so many options to marketing. There's so many different things you could be doing, from AI to automation to outreach to cold outreach. Everything seems to have an AI backing today. But there's no two more powerful forces for a local business or a traditional business or even an online business that wants more website traffic, more website visitors filling out forms and buying things than SEO and PPC. They're going to be around for a long time. They're not going anywhere soon. Everything else is bells and whistles as far as I'm concerned. Now, I know a lot of business owners always ask me, and it's a common question I see online, and that is, which is better, SEO, which is search engine optimization, and in more recent times that's switched to search engine everywhere. So when I say SEO on this podcast, what I'm really talking about is search engine everywhere. So SEO is no longer just the words that you use on your page, but it's the words that you use in your social media. It's the words that you use on your podcast. It's the words that you use on your videos, and therefore the transcription of those videos. All of those words, the words that you use on your LinkedIn post, on your LinkedIn newsletter, all of those words that you're using falls under the banner of SEO, or falls under that umbrella of SEO. So when I say which is better, SEO or PPC, specifically on SEO, I'm talking about search everywhere marketing, right? SEO everywhere, not just SEO on your website, but SEO everywhere for your marketing. And then for PPC, what we're specifically talking about there for today's podcast is pay-per-click on Google. So Google search ads. When you run an advertising campaign based on keywords that are paid for based on people clicking. So that people click an ad, that's why it's called pay-per-click. They search a term, your ad shows up, they click the ad, you get charged for the click, and it's a pay-per-click, right? So which is better, SEO or PPC? Well, the truth is it's not an either-or decision. The businesses that truly scale, they actually use both together. So today I'm going to break down the advantages of SEO and PPC, share some real-world case studies on businesses that have used this strategy to explode their growth, and I'll show you how exactly to integrate both channels into your omni-marketing plan. So if you've been running SEO alone or you've been running PPC alone, this episode is for you. So let's get started. SEO, the engine of sustainable growth. So with SEO, it's like owning a premium real estate plot of land on the internet. So imagine, when you play Monopoly, and as you play Monopoly, there's premium spots on the Monopoly board that you want to own and put red hotels on. So as people land on those red hotels, you then get paid. Well, SEO is a lot like that. It's a lot like the game of Monopoly. You can't win at the game of Monopoly unless you buy the premium blocks, right, on the Monopoly board, and you start putting little red hotels on them, right? Houses and then red hotels. And so SEO is like that. It's like the game of Monopoly. You want to buy a plot and you want to keep adding to that plot so it gets bigger and bigger and more people find you. So just like it's like owning a premium piece of real estate in real life, or premium, couple of red hotels on the Monopoly board, it gives you organic free traffic that continues to grow over time the more you feed it. More importantly, there's three other things that SEO does. Number one, it builds trust. People are in a buying cycle, they're in a buying phase, and they're looking to trust someone with their problem-solving solution decision, right? They've got a problem, they need it solved, they want to buy a product, they need help, they need something fixed, whatever it is, repaired, whatever. They're going to Google, they are in a buying stage, they're looking for someone to trust that can help them with their problem. So that's number one, it builds trust. Number two, it's cost effective. Once you rank, it's free, right? So obviously there's no cost to do SEO, right, for someone to rank on the internet. However, once you're there, and you just keep continually maintaining that spot. It also compounds over time. So the longer you do it, the stronger your website becomes. And again, I go back to Monopoly. The longer you play a Monopoly game and the more hotels you get on your premium sites, the stronger you become in the game. And so it's exactly like Monopoly. But here's the challenge with SEO. It's a slow burn. It can take a few weeks or a few months or even sometimes years to rank for highly competitive words. However, once you're there, and it's like Monopoly again. It's game over. You win the game. So sometimes it can take a year to rank for page one on competitive keywords. Sometimes it can take 3 years. You need to be in that mindset that this is a long-term play. This is not a short-term solution. And remember, at the start of this podcast, I talked about search everywhere marketing. So it's a long-term play. You've got to put these keywords out everywhere over the next couple of years for you to see the fruits come to play of those efforts. So let's look at a case study. So case study number one, HubSpot's organic growth machine. Now, you've probably heard of HubSpot. They're a marketing software giant specializing in CRM, marketing automation, all in one sort of, your software for CRM, marketing automation. You can do social media from HubSpot. You can run your ads from HubSpot. It has sales tools for sales pipelines, salespeople, sales snippets. It's a pretty big giant of a software. Now, a decade ago, they started publishing high-quality, keyword-rich content to their target audience. The result is now they generate over 10 million organic visitors per month. Their blog ranks for hundreds of high-intent keywords, driving leads without paying for ads. This saved them millions of dollars in their ad spend while driving up massive sales. But here's the catch. They don't just rely on SEO organically. They use pay-per-click to speed up their growth, and that's exactly what you should be doing as well. So let's look at pay-per-click. It's all about instant visibility and lead generation. Now, if we go back to the Monopoly board example I gave you, or the Monopoly board metaphor about SEO, so if playing Monopoly and putting red hotels on premium sites is SEO, right, on the Monopoly game, well then PPC is like, getting a 6 and getting to roll again, or getting a card that tells you to go somewhere and take someone's money, or someone landing on your hotels and they've got to pay you $1,000, right? So PPC is like instant. It's like instant gratification, instant results you can get. So it's like turning on a funnel, if you like. So, imagine going to a fire hose and you want to water your garden. Let's say you want to water your garden. You've got this little watering can. Now that's SEO. You've got to walk around your whole garden and water your garden with a little watering can. Or you can get a fire truck that turns up with a couple of fire hoses and you can water your whole property in minutes, right? So that's the difference. With lead generation and PPC, pay-per-click advertising, it's instant leads, instant visibility. You show up as soon as your ads go live, and it's literally like turning on a traffic faucet. You bid for keywords and boom, you're there, right at the top of Google, people to see you and find you and click out. But here's the thing, you need to make sure that you've got a really good website, because people are looking to trust other people when they search for things. And if someone clicks your ad and they go to a substandard website, or a website that takes a long time to load, or a website that looks like it was built 5 or 10 years ago, you can forget it. You need a very attractive, fast-loading, high user experience website that's going to convert those website traffic people into leads. So PPC will give you instant visibility, unlike SEO, which takes time. You can test offers and keywords fast, and that's great. It doesn't take months of testing and measuring. You can get results in weeks. and it's perfect for launching new products, it's perfect for local businesses, it's perfect for online businesses. And it helps you dominate the search results because your PPC ad will rank organically over time, and it will allow you to get more space on Google. So by running PPC and SEO ranking organically, potentially when someone searches a keyword term, you'll show up in the ad and you'll show up in spot 1, 2, or 3 on the same page. So now you have 2 listings on the same page. And then if you do a podcast or do something on LinkedIn, potentially you can show up 3 or 4 times. I know there's certain keywords that my agency shows up for 3 or 4 times on page 1. Either as a LinkedIn profile, the main search term, and then we run ads and bang, we're there 3 times. So that's why combining PPC is the smartest. It's a great way to do it. PPC by itself, it is expensive. You do have to pay per click. The costs can rise over time, especially if you're in a competitive industry, like law firms or teeth whitening dentist or smile makeover dentist, cosmetic dentist, things like that can be highly competitive. And the downside with PPC is that it stops working the moment you obviously stop spending your money on ads. So that's why a winning combination of PPC and SEO is one of the smartest moves. So let's look at another case study, Airbnb's hybrid strategy. So when Airbnb first launched, they faced a big problem. No one knew who they are. And there's a lot of businesses like that. You can't sell a secret. So what did they do? Well, they ran PPC ads targeting travelers searching for hotels. But here's the thing. At the same time, they invested heavily into SEO, creating blog content on travel sites, city attractions, and short-term rental trips. So the results was their PPC strategy gave them immediate bookings, but their SEO strategy built up long-term millions of organic visitors over time. So today, Airbnb dominates both paid and organic search results, owning the top of Google for those keyword searches on travel-related terms. Now, this proves that there's only one way to do this, and that's to use both. And if you only focus on one channel, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So let's look at the winning formula, how to combine SEO and PPC for maximum growth if you're a business, a brand, or personal brand. So we've talked about how powerful SEO is and why PPC is essential. Now let's break down exactly how to use them together to dominate search results. So step 1, use PPC to test and identify keywords. So you go to Google Ads, set up a Google Ads account, and then use that to test and identify high converting keywords. And if you do that before committing to SEO, you use your PPC to run ads on different keywords, you'll see which ones bring in the leads very quickly. This saves months of SEO effort targeting for potentially the wrong keywords. Step number 2, retarget organic visitors with PPC ads. So not every visitor will convert right away, right? So use Google Ads, use programmatic advertising, use Facebook retargeting to bring them back to your website. So if you're going to run organic SEO, which you should, right? Search your everywhere marketing, getting all that traffic, all that good juice back to your website. Make sure you're running retargeting using Facebook ads, retargeting using Google ads, and retargeting using programmatic open web ads to bring those people back to your website or even steer them to a different page depending on what the overall strategy was. This keeps your brand in front of potential customers until they are ready to buy. And look, in some cases, it can take people up to 15 to 20 times to see your brand, see your position, see your website, see your colors, see your logo, up to 15 or 20 times before they make that click, leave a thing on the website, and away they go. So step 3, own more search real estate. So it's really about owning real estate. So like in the real world, you can become a property multimillionaire by owning a lot of real estate. The same is true online. Your job is to own as much real estate as you can, right? Through search engine everywhere keywords, podcast, videos, search terms on your website, SEO and PPC, use them together, own as much real estate as you can. So by ranking organically and running PPC ads with SEO, you can appear twice on Google for the same search. This boosts the click-through rates and also boosts the trust. So small businesses, brands, personal brands, industry experts, if you're not choosing both SEO and PPC as an overall omni-channel marketing strategy, you really are leaving a lot of money on the table, and you're missing out on so many new customers or clients that you don't even know it. All right, so here's a wrap up. If you're relying on SEO or just running PPC by itself, as I just said, you're leaving money on the table. The real power, the real money is using both. And if you need help with your SEO and PPC strategy to do together, you can reach out to my agency at bubblegummarketing.com. That's bubblegummarketing.com. We are so passionate about omni-channel marketing that we actually don't sell SEO as a single strategy. We won't sell anyone search engine optimization just as a single service. We just won't do it. We always do it with something else. So it's always got to be done with PPC because of what I've shared with you today. Now, there's thousands of SEO consultants that will sell you SEO by itself, but for the reasons I've shared with you today, we won't. Okay. So if you want to talk SEO and PPC as an overall strategy, if you want to talk about omni-channel marketing as an overall strategy, head over to my agency at bubblegummarketing.com, or you can schedule a free call with me. Head over to my website, which is camroberts.com.au/chat, and I'll put those links in the podcast show notes as well. So if you found this episode helpful, make sure you subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, keep marketing smarter, not harder.